waitress. I don't know how many of you were able to watch the royal wedding recently. I got up early. I got up about 5:30 in the morning. I had my tiara on. I had my rhinestone encrusted Fleur-de-Lys bracelet representing the French contingent at the wedding. I had my rhinestone drop earrings on. I contacted my sister on Skype. She got up, she got her daughter up. I think our whole family was just so excited. My sister's daughter is getting married later this year. As it so happens, her name is Kate, and believe it or not, she bears a striking resemblance, both physically and in personality, to Kate Middleton. So it was just a very special thing for us. For me in particular, my husband and I also got married, this was my second marriage, under somewhat fairy tale circumstances. We were married at a castle in the Thousand Islands region. So if any of you have ever traveled to the northern New York area, there are a series of islands, of course the Thousand Islands, and there are a couple of castles on some of those islands. One is Singer Castle, and the other one is the more famous Bolt Castle, which was built by George Bolt. He was a German immigrant who moved to the United States when he was a very young man. He worked at the Waldorf Astoria, and he was practically penniless when he came to the United States, and he worked his way up at the hotel to the point where he eventually owned the hotel. And so he came into significant wealth. Had this castle built in tribute to his wife Louise. There's a whole love story associated with it. But I grew up not far from that castle. I loved it. It was always my dream to get married on that castle. So for my second marriage, I said, you know what? Let's ferry our guests over to the castle. Let's have the ceremony over there. It was a wonderful day. I've got a photograph of us on our wedding day. I don't know if you can see it, but that's us. And that's Bolt Castle. It's my handsome husband. That's me. I love my wedding gown, by the way. A little story behind that. If any of you have a White House black market in your area, one of my girlfriends just called me up one day and she said, you know, you're getting married soon. Why don't we go out for lunch? We had sushi. And she said, let's kind of just do some casual looking around for your wedding dress. So I said, for my second dress, my second marriage, I just want something very simple. And I knew that White House Black Market carried wedding gowns. So we went down the street. It was just a couple of blocks away from where we were having lunch. And I went in and I tried on several gowns, and I finally settled on the one that I've got in this photograph. And it's just a very simple sheath. I loved it. I loved the way that it looked on me. I thought it was sexy but simple and elegant. That's exactly what I was looking for. I got to the cash register, and you could have bowled me over when the clerk said, that'll be $10. This dress was marked down. I couldn't believe it. So that's kind of the running story about my wedding gown. It was a wonderful day, though. We ferried our guests over in little boats. We had music playing that was very specific to the St. Lawrence River, Thousand Islands region. We dined at a nearby, beautifully outfitted restaurant that was overlooking Bolt Castle. It was a day of tributes to our parents. My departed mother, who had passed away, I had a special tribute for her. It was just a magical, magical time. So I was so excited about Kate and William's wedding yesterday. It certainly made me think back to my special fairy tale wedding. Maybe some of you have gotten married under similar circumstances. I'd certainly love to hear from you about your own wedding, whether you got married under very simple circumstances or in pretty elaborate setting, or something special, which is kind of what I did. I'd love to hear from you. That's what I have today. I hope you guys are enjoying this continuing wonderful warm weather that we're having. We're just about to get into May now, so I will talk to you again. Take care. Bye-bye.